I don't like what Drake does on his album because I don't like sing-song Drake very much at all. Um,
Yeah,
in short
it is
doses,
certified lover boys. So
yeah, in short doses, sing-song Drake is all right. Sure, it's a lot of singing on this album. None of the bars are out of this world, and he gets out-rapped by Jay-Z, Little Baby, and Lil Wayne on this album. And Future
hey,
comes on there with more excitement than him. Even 21 Savage out-raps him low key. So my main thing at the end of the day, Kanye West on Donda is pushing the limits of rap. He's trying to do something different. Every sound is weird. It's interesting. You got to make you think. If your initial reaction you don't like it, you got to go back to it, hear it again, see what you feel like. Donda to me is Donda is better to me as artistic projects because at least Kanye is trying something. Kanye is like actually like going out there and doing something different. If you don't like it, that's okay, but at least you can never say Kanye West is just like resting on his laurels.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's still to me, Tyler has the best album of the year. I think J. Cole has the second best album. I think I got Kanye West and Nas 3 and 4, and then Drake's. All right, welcome back to Relatively Conscious. My name is Antonio Brown.
Irvin Bryant
Shout out to the DJ for making our beat.
at DW made that on social media.
And follows on social media.
That's at Kinda Woke on Instagram and Twitter. Relatively Conscious everywhere else.
Yeah, the album is just not good. It's like, okay, like it's good. So let me not say it's not good. I don't like what Drake does on his album because I don't like sing-song Drake very much at all.
Yeah.
In short
It is
doses,
certified lover boys. So
yeah, in short doses, sing-song Drake is all right. Like the song on "Take Care" with Rihanna. He's doing sing-song Drake is all right. Short doses. Um,
Damn, that's not
and
good. I expected him to at least be barred out.
I mean, the bars are like he has one song that says, "I have no enemy." I have no friends in this industry, just enemies, basically. That's cool. You niggas are a joke. We're like Richard Pryor. Okay. But Lil Wayne has a bar that's this is definitely not safe for work. He's at my house in the Hidden Hills, is on the hilltop. We drive up there, her ear pops. She licks my lollipop and my teardrop. That's how he ends his bar. Very good. Drake does not have anything that comes to that close to wordplay. And I
No.
just don't understand what this is. Yeah. And so
But
really
it's funny because Wayne said he had to rewrite his verse multiple times.
I don't know why. Maybe because
He
Lil
said
Wayne,
he heard what Drake was doing. He was like, "Oh, let me try again."
maybe I don't know. I feel like Lil Wayne be like, I have to body him every time. And so he was like, oh well, that's an all right verse. I mean, because all Drake's verses are all right. They're not horrible. They're just like, okay, that's there's nothing groundbreaking here. Um, Low key, I think is rapping on that little blue lemon pepper fried chicken. What the thing was called? The little he like dropped a little like the 4-song, 5-song little demo. Was that last year?
Scary hours.
Scary Hours, yes. Um, that rapping on that one is better than rapping on here,
Hmm.
like bar none. And so my main thing at the end of the day is though, Kanye West on Donda is pushing the limits of rap. He's trying to do something different. Every sound is weird. It's interesting. You got to make you think. If your initial reaction you don't like it, you got to go back to it, hear it again, see what you feel like. Um, he's doing a lot of like industrial beats, like industrial
Yeah,
trap beats.
that's not entirely new at this point. Kanye's been doing that for a minute now.
Yeah, it's just I haven't heard it since Yeezus, and I'm just like, this is a nice little take throwback slash
Yeah,
push
but now he's
forward.
mixing it with the gospel.
Yeah, a lot of Playboy Cardi on the album too. Just like a way more Playboy Cardi than I thought it was going to be. But anyway,
Yeah.
Donda to me is Donda is better to me as artistic project, just because
Mm.
at least Kanye is trying something. Kanye is like actually like going out there and doing something different. If you don't like it, that's okay, but at least you can never say Kanye West is just like resting on his laurels.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's still to me, Tyler has the best album of the year. I think J. Cole has the second best album. I think I got Kanye West and Nas 3 and 4, and then Drake's album.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's just I don't understand what Drake was doing. I guess I don't know. I guess this music is made for. Maybe I'm too old for Drake. Am I too old for him? Is this what this is?
I came out the womb too over. I was never with it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I like Tyler, and Tyler's like he's as before SoundCloud was a thing, when you had to get on YouTube and do wild stuff to get likes.
Yeah,
that's Tyler. And
but see, Tyler, like you said, like you just described, Kanye is always doing something new, something fresh.
Yeah,
either singing, the arrangements, the beats, the bars. He's always doing something that'll actually not maybe shock, because he used to be shocking and just say offensive stuff, but musically, technically, he's gonna try something new.
Yeah,
and just like the last one, he had never rapped like that before. He got whole new beats he's never rapped on before.
Got DJ Drama
switching up the
mix.
style. DJ Drama features from pop, which he had never done. He got 42 Doug on there.
Yeah.
And so he switched up the style. But Drake, honestly though, I don't know. I mean, where was Drake gonna go? is also the question, because you don't want him to do UK styles. I mean,
he's from Toronto. Do a Toronto, like, I don't know.
He is Toronto. He established what Toronto is.
But if you're reading this, it's already too late. Supposed to be like an interest in Toronto rap, Sex God, all that type of stuff, right? That's his mark on the sound that Toronto rap sounds like. Do that,
We already did that.
Yeah, I don't know, like push it further. So it's been 10 years since that album came out.
It has not 10 years. It's been a long time though. It's like that's like 2014 and 2015.
Okay, so 8 so 6 to 8 years.
Yeah.
I know Toronto rap has progressed since then. Let's hear what's new now. Let's know. So I wanted to bring all you new guys from the city onto the beat. He has like a little 3 songs about Houston and on there. I guess going back to his roots,
Yeah, really.
Tennessee State University got a song named after them.
Okay. First, I had to double take. I was like, wait, what? Who? Where?
Yeah, Tennessee State, because Texas Southern is TXSU.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes,
it's true.
Thank you very much.
Drake isn't on Twitter. He doesn't know how we write it.
But anyway, Texas Southern got a song shout out, but Prairie got a shout out also at the beginning. I think it's Jay Prince Sr. who's talking on the beginning of that.
So so Drake drops a bar about PV, or it's just
Jay Prince Sr., which is Jay Prince's father. If you don't know who Jay Prince is, the godfather of Houston rap. That's all I would say about him for fear. But what's call it? He gets on there. He does his thing. He's a very he's a gospel preacher's type of voice, and so he shouts out all the cities, Texas City, Prairie View, as he says it. We just shouting out all the places in Houston, and then Drake gets on there and starts rapping about some girl from TSU who did him wrong.
Yeah, I heard a clip, and I was like, "Oh, so this is about a woman."
Yeah, it's about.
I don't know why. It's certified lover boy, but I don't know.
It's about a woman who used to strip from TSU. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is not like.
It's not groundbreaking.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a local story. Yeah, it's a typical Drake story about she moved away. She's doing her own thing now. I'll still be thinking about her.
Which is used to call me a cell phone, but now you
Hotline Bling.
Yes, Hotline Bling. Or even one of his first songs came out. I talk about a girl from what's that strip club?
From
Roxy.
Yeah. God, I'm not even gonna try to quote it because I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah. So Drake and Houston strippers, I guess they'd be breaking his heart left and right. But yeah, at the end of the day, for my real quick opinion, Donda pushes the envelope much more. Is this album's also bloated? Like
that disappointed me. I'm like, if you would have came with the concise, solid album, like if you're reading this, if you would have just, boom, hit them with the hits, only hits, no filler, that would have blew Donda away. Because that's Donda problem. It's too long, but you're gonna do the same freaking thing.
Yeah, because how many tracks is on Tyler's album? Is it 10 maybe? 12?
13,
yeah. So it's that's regular album length. It's not
regular. Yeah, it's not crazy at all.
I will say, my one thing about Donda is not about Tyler's album is that there's a little bit of an Igor throwback, like at the last third of
10th track. It's the 10th track. Yeah.
Yeah, the 10th track. Yeah. It's a little long too, but I'm
honestly, I do skip it every time because I just don't feel like it. Like it's
Yeah.
not bad. I just don't want to hear it, especially between all those raps.
Yeah.
Then I'm not mad at it.
Yes, I'm not mad at it. There's also the very long storytelling one we talked about that girl used to talk to.
Little Shire, yeah.
Yeah. But besides that, 10 out of 10 for me. Or at least a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. And then J. Cole, that's a very short album.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire only.
Fantano said he left space for himself. I think J. Cole said it's too easy for me now. You know,
he said he left space for himself.
Yeah, he got space for himself to like rap more. And I'm like, I don't think J. Cole needed more space. As he says, his first bars on the album.
Yeah,
it's too easy for me now. Yeah. I'm going to play.
I think it's solid. It's front to back bangers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not 10 out of 10 because I guess it doesn't push anything besides the lyrics. Like it's not pushing any boundaries. It's not doing anything new. But I'm extremely satisfied.
Yeah. I think
easily number 2.
Amari's only song is like this is a different sound. It's got very like I don't know how to explain. Like Fantano said breathy. I don't know, the breathy is like spacey lyric singing in the background. It's good. But it's not like him like, you know, he's doing something completely different. It feels like if For Your Eyes Only, like, you know, got hard. You know. So
yeah, it's a logical next step for Cole.
Yeah. And I feel like it's what KOD was supposed to be, but KOD is also bloated. So KOD has a lot of singing on it. It's kind of bloated. He wants to tell a message, but he got too much to say.
Yeah, it's a scatterbrained. It's not clear.
Yeah, but he's really figured out what he wants to say on this one, and he just let it out, and then I'm good. Cut the beat, basically. And then Nas's album for me is just like if you're gonna go back and do what you used to do, then go back and do what you used to do.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
With some of the best. We got one of the best producers out there, Hit Boy. So like, let's go out there and do what we used to do, you know. And so I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't understand what Certified Lover Boy was supposed to be. I mean, this isn't like none of these tracks, I guess, they're not summer tracks.
Honestly, what I expected, I haven't listened to it yet. What I expect is Heartbreak Drake, you know. Not, of course, at the, you know, exactly the mixtape style, but when he says that, and then he did the whole, back when he first announced it, I think it was pre-pandemic or just at the onset of the pandemic, you know, because they held on to the record. But remember when they did the promo with him recreating old album covers? I was like, oh, so he finna throw the style back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, there's no thing as even Marvin Room, which is a slog if you ever listen to it again. He raps like maybe like half a bar on there. Yeah. And part of it says, he says, my white friend say you niggas crazy. I don't want to heard that. Is someone gonna bring that up ever? Yeah. But even then, is this like Marvin's Room is much better than Singing That Goes On this one. I just can't, I mean, I don't know, maybe because of Marvin Room has a special place in my heart as like when I heard it, I remember where I was, how old I was. But this one just feels like maybe I'm just not in the right place to listen to sing song Drake anymore. I'm not in college. I'm not like, you know, in undergrad, you know.
That's true. Yeah, that's very, I mean, like I said, I never was really into that. But, oh no, she'd have moved on.
Yeah.
That's never me. But I don't know. I'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's as an effective pop rapper, he's just undeniable. So I don't know. Maybe the earworms, you know, that's what's gonna take him off.
I don't think there are any earworms. That's the other thing about it. It's like the thing about this was like, let me hear that again. There's like maybe 3 songs I was like, let me hear this again. Let me add this to my playlist. And those have features on it. 21 Savage. The one that has there's one he has with Project Pack is with a Juicy J beat on there, which Juicy J always come with the hits. And then there's the Lil Wayne one. Those 3, it goes on my playlist. The rest of them, you can miss me with them. I don't need them, basically. Oh, actually 4. The other one's No Enemies, No Friends in the Industry, basically. Which is a line is in Donda. That's a line in Donda. Homeboy is rapping that. I forgot who was the guy's name. He's like a new rapper on the scene. And he goes for at length, and in part of it he says there's no friends in the industry, basically. And so I'm like, I heard this earlier. I heard this earlier this week. Yeah. But clearly, I don't know, in sales, I don't care. You know, I guess it's so weird because when Kanye West outsold 50 Cent, it meant something. But like if Drake outsells Kanye West, that does not tell me anything about Drake's album, about how good it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Kanye is kind of above it at this point.
Yeah.
Like they're beefing, but it's not necessarily about sales. I mean, I don't know. It kind of is, but it kind of ain't. Also,
that was a different time. That was like at the very end of the what's called it the CD era, the very end of the CD
era. Yeah. So it's, I mean, one, it's hard to quantify the streams and all that. And you know, Kanye, I mean, he's making very, very, very different music. He's doing, first off, he is doing amazing numbers.
Yeah.
Not even in question. But like, yeah, they're not. I mean, I guess you can make a TikTok off of Donda, but it's not TikTokable.
Not really. Yeah. Also, last thing, the features. My bad. That's about the features that on
Donda's features.
Yeah, he really gets these rappers to stay on topic. To talk.
Oh, that's Kanye. Yeah, he's the king collaborator. No one's better collaborator than Kanye.
And that's really like surprising because he has Ben the Butcher's crew. What's the guy's names? I forgot the names. What? Ben the Butcher's crew. What's the names?
Oh, Griselda.
Griselda. Yes, because two of those Griselda guys on there. And I want to talk about when I got shot, being in the bed, basically, thanking the Lord for having another day. But their rhymes, you know,
they're awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome. But one of the rhymes are made about drug dealing over.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. But this one, they stayed on topic, and so even Lil Baby gets on there and stays on topic. And so I'm really surprised by how well Kanye West got these guys to get on his track. And if they're gonna rap, I need you to be about Jesus. That's and it's good. It's not, you know, his features aren't bad. The worst raps on that album is him.
Of course.
Yeah. He said, playing in my backyard, I think I see Messi. Playing soccer in my backyard, I think I see Messi. Yeah.
He be saying some stupid stuff. That's what really, yeah, that's what got me on Jesus is King. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff, I'm like, bro, this is not cool at all.
Yeah, it's not working for me. All right, but that's our little album review. We'll throw this up there.